Greetings, Patreon. This is Love, Money, and Adult Tarot. This is our continuation of the orgasms here that we were reading off of. I believe this is episode, you're on episode 2 of that female orgasm here. Greetings, everybody. I'm doing a recording for you guys. We were talking about vaginal orgasms. Now we got prolonged orgasms where I showed y'all the stair step. So make sure y'all go back and look at that episode where the heights that it takes to get the female, and it all comes in with the with the foreplay. That it takes levels to get there, of course, right? That men have to work up, and that's definitely throughout the day. It's not just at that time. So we already had discussed that, the 9 levels to a female, right? So there's breath work we can do. There's different things we can do. The different levels. We were going to talk about the different levels of those orgasms. So I'm going to bring my board out. I'm going to have to draw it again because y'all know I erased it because I had to write my other stuff on it. So we're going to draw it again as an illustration. I'm not on the sofa today, y'all. So we're going to start here. I got to get some more markers too. That was like the breakaway point, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the drop off, right? Excuse the sloppiness. It was much better. It was much better the last time. So with the female orgasm, it's being 9 levels, which is why men can't rush you. And if they could just get, and you remember the foreplay starts all during the day, early in the morning, early in the lunchtime. This is the 9 levels to the female, a woman's, well, we can just say a woman's, let me just put that. A woman's orgasm, right? So it's like a stair step, if you notice. It's like a stair step, right? If y'all can see it, it's like a stair step. So they start here, and if they can just get through here, that part is easy. That part is not that hard. Look at me erasing my numbers. They don't want y'all to know, do they? But you got to know about your bodies, and we have to start off from a basic standpoint because we wasn't taught that. So, and so if they just, and I'm drawing it like it is in the diagram here, right? So 4, so this is, oh wait a minute, that's right, it's supposed to be right there on the way to 5. All right, so that's it right there. In a nutshell, I'm gonna try not to let that light get y'all too much on there, on my picture. So that's the 4, that's the 9 levels, all right? So to describe those levels, y'all, the 9 ways to that. Okay, where was I at? On 165 here. Of course, I'm reading. Vaginal orgasms. The Tantra acknowledges that the center of female sexual pleasure lies in the clitoris and that the female reaches orgasm through stimulation of the clitoris and other erogenous areas, right? However, tantric texts devote considerable comment and suggestion to the concept of the vaginal orgasm, the reaching of orgasms without clitoral stimulation at the time of orgasm. All right. Tantric texts relate the success of vaginal orgasm to the development of the vaginal muscles and the following procedures. When the course of lovemaking, the female decides to have an orgasm, and it is a decision because control is maintained, and she wishes to begin developing the ability to have vaginal orgasm, she should allow herself to be stimulated in whatever way she wishes, and by prior arrangement and discussion with her partner. So see, Tantra is for partners. Your partner, because it's very intimate, right? So it's not just going to bed, having sex and stuff like that. So she should have her partner lie on his back, on the bed, or however you want the person to lie, okay? The male, she should assume the woman's above position, straddling the male's pelvis. She should face toward his feet and lower herself onto the penis. So she's facing backwards toward the feet. Inserting in the well area. Okay, then she should begin whatever pelvic movement brings her to that most pleasure and stimulation. So that's, y'all would call that riding position, but you just facing the feet and not facing the head, you know, the face. So let's get to, and y'all already know that part. So I'm going to be just skipping around so y'all can learn certain areas. So the 9 levels. No, not yet. None of them. It's right under there. So 9 levels. In the 9 levels, level 1, it said the level of orgasm energizes certain parts of the body and invokes a certain observatory and predictable response in the woman. That's why it's so important to get there, y'all, because it, just like with the phallus, the phallic, certain points in the phallic goes towards certain points in the body. Well, the female orgasm is the same way. So number 1 being the lungs. So number 1 has to do with your lungs. So energizes reservable response. Level 1, lungs. The woman sighs, breathes heavily, and salivates. So that's level 1. Level 2 is the heart, right? And the woman, while kissing the man, extends her tongue out to him according to Su Wen, or classic of the internal by the Yellow Emperor. The tongue corresponds to the heart. So that's why kissing. That's why we tongue kiss, we French kiss. That's why some people don't kiss people they're not connected to, because that's intimate. That's making you connect to that heart level, that emotion. So some of y'all got attached to people dating because y'all were kissing them in the mouth. Y'all were French kissing them. So that was the connection to your heart chakra. So that's why we lose emotion, because we're kissing people we shouldn't be kissing anyway. Especially if you're just friends with benefits, or you just bed buddies, right? You don't want to be kissing that person in the mouth, because it's going to your heart. The tongue corresponds to the heart. Level 3 is the spleen, the pancreas, and the stomach. Damn. So just think about those Minutemans. Y'all, if y'all think about those Minutemans, oh, look at that confirmation. Look at that putt-putting car, y'all. That's confirmation. See what I'm saying? Those Minutemans and that motherfucker start putt-putting. So spirit like, yep, she telling the truth. So the Minutemans, when they're cheating a woman, they're cheating us out of our health, right? But as y'all see, when I get to the man parts of you giving oral sex to a man extends to these lungs and his heart as well, but they always want somebody to be sucking on them, but then they don't do this stimulation here, which cheats the woman. So that's how they've been suppressing us, not letting us feel pleasure, not letting us heal. That's why we're broken in a sense too, along with the traumas and all the other stuff that we know. So So now number 4 is your kidneys. Number 4, when we reach those heights, that's kidney and bladder. So you think about women that don't orgasm or never have experienced it or haven't, then that's where you're not, that's where they're missing out on. That eroticism, right? That the fantasy, the pleasure, the tantric experience, right? It's not just all about sex. Sex is it's God source energy, but that's how we heal each other instead of co-creating. That's why I talk a lot about fucking wrong or not fucking the right way, or we're co-destroying. We're fucking to destroy ourselves and not fucking to create or regenerate ourselves. Now y'all get the picture of what I was talking about because we finally got to it. So we're not healing each other. We're killing each other with fucking. You can become a fuckless nation. Waste a good fuck is what I like to tell. I tell everybody, and I really say it with pun intended because I just use that word as the what's that word when you use the word as the example? That's not what I'm saying, Emma.
Synonym.
As a synonym or just a subject, right? But I'm not talking about
synonym
fucking.
Means the same as anonym.
The same kind of some. So I'm using it as a reference point, basically. So then level 4 is when you're starting to heal the kidneys and the bladder. And then level 5 is your bones, the bones of the woman. Where we get osteoporosis, we get all those vitamin D deficiencies, lack of calcium and all that stuff, right? Arthritis and stuff like that. The bones is the woman's joints loosen and she begins to bite the man. So it's telling you how you're starting to open up the flower or the lotus, right? The woman starts to relax. All these levels start to relax at certain intervals, but the men don't want to go past 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or they don't want to go to an hour, right? Because this is damn near roughly an hour, or 90 minutes. It's 45 at least, right? So then you got 6 is the liver and the nerves. Why some women are nervous wreck, why some women are bitter bitches complaining because they're unhappy because they're sexually dissatisfied. There's a sexual dysfunction there with their men getting them there or with them experiencing it. Either way it goes, there's still the sexual distaste in their mouth, okay? Literally in their behavior, in their mouth, resting bitch face, what we call it, right? So all that is mad because they ain't getting no good D. Well, that's what we like to joke around and say. They ain't getting their ass none or they ain't had none in a while. The bitch is mad. They jealous and that's why you don't talk about your sex life with other people, y'all, because that person could be not getting none and you're getting some and they mad because you getting some. And so that's your person trying to be mad at you because you got a person and they can't get a person. So your money, your sex life, your love life, you don't talk about. Your business, you don't talk about it, right? Because people be undercover jealous, and we know women are fucking notorious for being fucking jealous. I don't care how much they skin and grin in your face. They still can be jealous of you for no fucking reason. Just the fuck cause, okay? So again, liver and nerve, that's one of them. And the woman undulates the gyrate, G-Y-R-A-T-E, like a snake, trying to wrap her arms and legs around the man. So that's when y'all try to envelop them like a serpent. You know how a serpent wrap around a rat or an apple? You start clenching, you start clenching and wrapping the legs and wrapping the arms. See, that's what that's called. So that's the nerves and the liver. So you're loosening up, you're getting loose, you're relaxing, doing it. It's becoming more intimate, right? So then 7 would be the blood. So now we're in the blood part, right? And that is the woman's blood is boiling. She's hot inside. That's passion, right? And she is frantic, trying to touch the man everywhere, like trying to just take his clothes off, right? Take his skin off his body.
Are you getting back on live now? You need to, because I need to say some stuff.
You need a what?
I need you to say some stuff.
Oh yeah, if you write it down on that other piece of paper.
I don't want to.
So number 8. So number 7 is the blood. Number 8 will be the muscles. Her muscles totally relax. She bites even more and grabs the man's nipples. So you either try to bite the nipples or grab the man's nipples, right? Number 9. So number 8 would be muscles. And number 9 would be the entire body is energized. So that's regeneration, right? The entire body is energized. Now tell me how many of y'all knew that. Make sure y'all respond down below this video. Since I'm doing a video, any kind of comment, y'all, y'all can put it there, talk to each other back and forth, I guess, after that, or just comment, come back later and read the comments. But let me know. So who knew all that? Number 1, lungs. Heart 2. Spleen, pancreas, and stomach 3. 4, bladder and kidneys. 5, bones. 6, liver and nerves. 7, blood. 8, muscles. And 9, the total body, the entire body is energized. So you see how we're unhealthy. You see how we're unbalanced. You see how we're outside of the feminine nature. We see how these men do not take the time to learn their person, their partners. And if everybody's just rushing through, oh, I'm just gonna lay down, hit it and quit it. 1 minute man, 5 minute man, boom, boom. Look who's losing. So that's why a lot of women are disgusted. They're getting the health benefit of y'all sucking on them, on their phallus and giving them blowjobs and stuff, but we're not getting the benefit of it. You see what I'm saying? We're being cheated. We're being cheated. So that's why a lot of women are just dissatisfied with sex altogether, right? Or they're just going where? To same sex. Because you'll take your time if you with a same sex, right? Because you know what it feels like, because most likely they've been with a man. So they either bisexual or same sex or whatever, right? So for whatever reason cause people to do that, that's neither here nor there. But now we see where the same sex comes from, because that's health of the women being what? Regenerated. So now we can see where the plot thickens. We can see where all this stuff stems from and why. Because, and it's not saying all men are like that, so don't get me wrong. Some men very much well know this right here, but there's a lot of immature boys out there that do not know this, that have no kind of way of getting y'all there. Every man cannot make a woman orgasm, and every woman cannot make herself orgasm. That's a learned thing. You got to practice that. All right, you got to practice that with the right person. All right, that's basically what it is. You got to work at it. Period. Point blank. All right. The secretions of the woman produces during orgasms are unlike those of a man. It is a form of odorless, colorless, or opaque mucus, which is of the little nutritional value. The rectum produces the same type of mucus when a person, man or woman, has a rectal orgasm, and same white mucus is produced. Now I didn't even know that was a rectal orgasm, so that's fucking new to me. And I've had this book for many years now. Okay, so it says many men, even women, mistake the vaginal spasm at level 4 for a complete orgasm. So oh God, that makes sense. So because of that secretion of that fluid, people think that because people pee, that's an orgasm. It's similar to pee, but it's not pee. So number 4 is the bladder and the kidneys, which is why the book says some people think number 4 is an orgasm, and it's not. That's just some women may pee during sex. Or if they didn't pee before sex, their bladder is full, they will pee during sex. And the man will think, okay, I'm done. She peed. No, that's not it. Because it's odorless. I'm laughing. If it smells like pee, it's not an orgasm. So it's pee. Y'all. Oh. So you see what I'm saying? So that's why it was saying at level 4. So it said, but as you can see, this is not even half of the complete orgasm. So that level 4 is what I put the parentheses in. That ain't even half the level of the orgasm. So most people would think that it's a level 4. Oh, I did it. No, you didn't. It's pee. It's pee. There's a difference. It will feel like you gotta pee. It will definitely feel like you gotta pee, but it's not pee. All right. But some people, it is pee. Because it just said it was odorless and colorless. So you got to make sure you pee before you have intercourse, y'all. Don't be trying to do intercourse on a full bladder. You go pee before and after to clean the bladder. Before and after you should be peeing. Especially if you're with your mate and y'all ain't using protection, you want to pee before and after. All right. Let me see. Unfortunately, most sex manuals support the former view, particularly since they are usually written by men. See, they consider the observable response at the 4th level as a total orgasm. See, men ready to quit right here because they don't want to go the whole 9. They don't want to go to 9 miles, right? They don't want to go all the way up there where it's going to benefit the woman. They want to cheat. So this book is actually right. It's written by men, right? That they would think that, right? All right, that's ego for you. It says they consider, okay, let me see. They assume that the woman have the same kind of orgasm as men, that women climb up, reach a peak, and then drop. This drop is thought to be slower than that of men. This is untrue. The false orgasm has been called coming together in most sexology books. It also has been described as a perfect happiness or the happiest harmony. It has even been praised as the dreamiest territory a couple can reach. But there are higher realms in happiness and harmony awaiting those who practice Taoist sexology. All right. Once the woman reaches level 4, it becomes easier for the man to bring her to the higher orgasm. So they got to get you here and not quit, basically, to level 4 and not quit. If they quit, then y'all are cheated, period, point blank. That man does not know what he's doing. That's an unskilled, unlearned man, okay? Or a selfish one. It becomes easier to the man to bring the woman to that level, right? Just a little movement can advance her to the next level, the level beyond that, and so on, until she reaches the 9th and complete level of orgasm. It says the purpose of Taoist method that prolong man's erection is advance a woman to the 9th level. If a woman is having trouble with certain organs, kidneys and stomach, it could well be that the imbalance result from her never passing beyond the corresponding orgasm level in lovemaking. So, whoa, did we just get a diagnosis? What the bejeebas? Did y'all hear that? So if a woman is having trouble with those kidneys and organs and stomach, it could be an imbalance there, which she's had trouble getting past those other levels. So that level, she would have issues in that area. If a woman never got past the spleen, stomach, and the pancreas, she will have issues, right? If she never got past 1 and 2, she will have issues, heart issues, right? With them 5-minute brothers or them lungs, respiratory. So you would stay under here, heart problems and respiratory, because you never experienced full pleasure to the 9. So this is like a diagnosing map. Oh my God, I wish I was live for this one. I didn't know it was going to be like this, with these downloads and stuff. So 5 would be bones. Liver and nerves would be liver. They're having problems with their liver, right? Or their nerves are bad. Panic attacks or things like that. Because to get the total energize of the body, you have to go the whole 9. So we've been cheated as women. We literally have been duped. We literally have been cheated, and now we wonder why we got all these. So blood would be number 7, muscle weakness, things that got to deal with the muscles, the nerves, the blood will be 6, 7, 9, and then bones will be 5. Oh my God, that makes total sense now with people's diagnoses. Almost, you could probably say they've never had orgasms. They've never experienced regeneration in the body. Wow, pretty much. Sounds like it to me. Y'all let me know below, but that shit was deep. All right. Never passing that point in lovemaking. The corresponding, it says, it could well be that an imbalance resulted from her never passing beyond the corresponding orgasmic level in lovemaking. So if you're having issues in these areas, it's because you never got past that point in lovemaking. So you see how Tao sexology and Tantra is very important to us, building a nation and longevity and vitality, y'all. Because that's what I said. People ain't been fucking right. They've been wasting a good fuck. Coming in and going out, getting a nut, busting a nut, dealing with these dudes that don't even last 5 minutes or don't even want to at least pleasure you to get you up there, because foreplay can get you up there. It's not even saying that they have to be doing it all this long, but they have to work y'all up so that you can get that maximum level of energizing, so you can heal your body and stuff. Yeah, we've been duped. Yeah, we have. No wonder they've been suppressing the women. That's how. That's right there. It says the repeated interruption of orgasm at a certain level creates an energy imbalance in the corresponding orgasm. Many of my students adjusted their disorders after taking my sexology class and going home and applying the same principle and technique given here. What? It says, once I counseled a woman from DC, this is in the book, who had a terminal kidney problem. One of her kidneys was cut off because it was diseased for a long time. She had one kidney left and it was beginning to wear out. After obtaining her personal history, I suggested that she attend my next sexology seminar. It was a 2-day class and she was not sure she could sit that long, but she did manage to attend. At that conclusion of the course, she came up to me and explained, now I have the answer. It's all my husband's fault. What did I just say? The ego, right? The man cutting her off is why because that frustration, remember, wherever you're angry at, that frustration sets in, that organ, right? And you have to release that. So that's why affirmations help us rejuvenate our body. So many ways can help us rejuvenate our body. But where the problem stems from in the first place is not being loved how we deserve to be loved or reciprocated in that love manner, right? People taking their time to love us correctly and properly. And it could be, yeah, the men don't know how. It's very true. It's very true. These men don't even know how because they're broken themselves, some of them. You know, they have to really study women to know women. You know what I'm saying? It says, even with her happy marriage, her 3 successful sons, and her good career, her life was not perfect. She never experienced a true orgasm. Many women never do. See? And it was simply due to her husband's mistaken intentions. He would always leave her at level 4. Wow. What? Always leaving her at level 4. It was not a case of premature ejaculation. Actually, it was very common for man to finish when the woman is at 4, because he, as well as many others, believe that this level is the real orgasm level. Who told them that shit? That lie. Good Lord. It says this woman went home and told her husband that she had learned in a seminar. Because her husband loved her and wanted to help her, he followed the technique during intercourse. She was lifted all the way up through the 9th level, became energized as she progressed, and blossomed completely. As a result, her one kidney was completely rebuilt and became healthy. She visited me 2 years later at my office to show me how healthy she was. She said that since the sexology seminar, she had no need for doctors or hospitals, and that she led a very active, happy life thereafter. And that's why I said today in that reading today that y'all can ask y'all person, do they want to participate? Because if they don't want to participate in y'all healing each other, that's why sexual energy is not only powerful, but it's regenerative. Vitality is restoration. You can get your youth back. You can get your livelihood back. You can get your energy back. You can, turn on that ageless gene. That's immortality. You can reverse sickness and disease just like with herbs, with the right partner. With the right sexual partner, right intercourse partner, you can both heal each other. It's a healing. That's why Marvin Gaye sung sexual healing, because it was sexual healing when you're with the right person, y'all, that's not projecting disease and hatred on y'all, but really want to see y'all heal y'all bodies and be intimate. Okay, you hear it. I'm not even. This is in a book. I'm not even making this shit up. It says. Before she and her husband practiced Taoist sexology, no release for sexual energy was found. The energy, instead of flowing naturally, accumulated at her kidneys and created a great imbalance. My God, y'all, I want to put this on YouTube so bad, because so many people need to be over here in my class. So many people need to hear this, and this is what I said: love, money, and tantra, and it's only $10 a month. So y'all refer whoever y'all need to refer. You want to refer in there, $10 a month, because so many people need this. This is what's going to help us heal. We're not going to be a fuckless nation anymore. We're going to be fucking with meaning now, with a purpose. And that is to heal each other, right? Not just to be going out there having casual platonic sex, friends with benefits, and fuck boys and fuck girls and messing over each other's health because of it, right? It is important to say here that because a woman can only be satisfied by a man, it is the man's obligation and duty to perform these functions. It's not even up for the same sex. It just told y'all it is the man's duty to make sure that y'all get there. Because if y'all sucking on him, he has a duty to get y'all there. Period. Because when you wait till I see y'all his part, when I show y'all his part, you're gonna understand. You're going to be like, oh, shit, we've been doing this all along to them, but they haven't been doing this to us. Exactly. And you just heard it said, it is his responsibility, his obligation to get you there, especially if you're married or your boyfriend and girlfriend. A man's role is to serve. And if the woman is not satisfied, it is the man's responsibility. Oh, I'm going to read that shit again. Oh, I'm going to have to put this shit on there. Y'all, love, money, tantra, $10 a month. This is the last damn time I may even put this on YouTube for a little bit. Maybe if I decide to. But I swear it's the last time. Because this shit, y'all need to come on over here and get and pay it on Patreon. This is the last damn time, I think. I said I think. You know what I'm saying? Love. Okay, so it's the man's responsibility. A woman is in the position of opening up and receiving in her orgasmic state. If a man completely pleases his woman, he will receive her unconditional love. This is a fact of life, y'all. I ain't playing with y'all. I am not playing with y'all. So then this next one is female masturbation and reflexology. So it probably goes in here with male masturbation somewhere up in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up with so I can move on, or maybe not. Okay, yeah, I guess I will read this. Oh, this is gonna be a long class, y'all. This is gonna be long. Okay, so we ain't gonna just get in and out of this stuff. We ain't even got to the examples yet. The show me. This is just a book study, so y'all kind of know a little bit about what y'all been doing and what you not been doing right. The female masturbation and reflexology. I have always pointed out the problem that men have with masturbation. That is the overstimulation of some areas of the penis and resulting overstimulation of the related organs through reflexology. With women, the problems are similar. When they masturbate, they stimulate the clitoris, ignoring and giving little and giving little attention to the vaginal canal itself. In terms of reflexology, the vagina, the vajayjay, is related to the rest of the body in the same way as the penis is the penis, only in reverse order. As you study the reflexology points of the vajayjay, you will see that the kidney zone is located in the entrance of the vagina. The liver zone is behind the kidneys. The spleen pancreas zone is in the middle of the channel. The lung zone is in the middle. The heart zone is at the end of the vagina channel. During normal intercourse, when the penis penetrates all the way into the vajayjay, there is a lung-to-lung contact, and that would be that lower level right there. The first one was long. The first one was long, okay? The first one was long. So, and so on, the reflexology zone of the penis makes contact with the corresponding zones of the vagina. That's why it's flipped in reverse versus the penis versus the vagina, because it makes the exact heart to heart, lung to lung, stomach to stomach. You see what I'm saying? So remember, we're the womb, the fallopian tube, the birth canal, and we say we're the womb, the testes, and then the phallic symbol at the bottom. And that represents the tree of life, the immortal key, right? The divine instrument, the immortal key to life everlasting. When you align with the right person, when you align with the right mate, not just any mate, the right primate, the right person, right? The right womb man, okay? The right womb to the right man. That's one. That's the law of one. So again, that's having one wife, one man. One wife, one man, right? It said this is the ideal certainty, corresponding with the vagina. In this way, the two partners stimulate each other. This is the ideal certainty, the most pleasurable form of reflexology. This is how the two bodies become one. Good Lord of night. Good Lord of night. Now I'm finna take this picture out right quick so y'all can see this picture from my notes here. So the female, this is the female womb here. This is what I just read. Reflexology zones of the vagina. The uterus, the heart, the lungs, the spleen, the pancreas, the liver, the kidneys, the vaginal opening. So this is where they would go in at. So the tip of the man would be the kidneys, because he has to, well, no, the bottom, the base where the shaft is. So everything lines perfectly. Oh no, the tip would be up here. You're right, because it go up here. So this would be the head here. This would be where his scrotum is at. So it lines perfectly when they're up inside the woman. Okay, so that's how the vagina tract looks that they drawn on this diagram. Now, the perfect match. So how to get the perfect match is if a woman masturbates is an unbalanced way, that is without stimulation, the entire vaginal area unlikely weakens. In the kidney and the urinary tract, high blood pressure, water retention, irregular menstruation, and many other problems may result. Unfortunately, it is difficult for women to masturbate in a balanced manner. Women have the advantage during intercourse. They can reach orgasm as often as they want without fear of losing nutrition or energy like a man, for there is no semen equivalent for them to lose. This is harmful for women is the loss of blood through menstruation, which I will discuss next. Many women, when they masturbate, they stimulate the clitoris, complain that they feel like urinating. The clitoris is located at the entrance of the vagina where reflexology zones for the kidney and bladder are located. Well, that's why you feel like you gotta pee. When they stimulate the clitoris, they unknowingly stimulate their kidneys and bladder. Lesbian women or women who masturbate excessively tend to develop fluid retention and related weight problems. This is because sexual stimulation centered around the area of the clitoris it exhausts the overstimulated kidneys, which then lose their ability to filter the body fluids sufficiently. If that ain't some shit right there. Now the next exercise is the deer exercise for women, healing and rejuvenation. This is Tao's sexology provides a way for young fertile women to eliminate menstrual period in a safe way. Okay, so it's different exercises. We'll do those later, so we'll backtrack and go through that later. Ooh, Lord, y'all. Lordy, Lordy, look who 40. Boy, that was something else. So we're gonna do those exercises later. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the man. I think I'm gonna get to the man. Let me see if I can get to the man. The rest is I'm gonna get to the man part. Y'all, okay, man and woman together. The man's orgasm here. Men have to really practice semen retention. Not always nutting inside somebody or busting a nut or whatever you want to call it, releasing or ejaculation. They need to practice more of semen retention. Okay, so the man and woman together hold back superior orgasm. The male orgasm in analogs to the summit of a mountain. In trying to climb up to this summit, a man must exert himself physically and emotionally. He must maintain an erection. His prostate must function at 100% capacity. He must pump sweat and endure tension, anxiety, and stress. And in the end, he must lose a big portion of his nutrients, energy, and hormones. Immediately after reaching the summit, the man collapses and falls into a deep abyss of exhaustion and feelings of emptiness, depression, guilt, anger, or hunger. That's why they like to go to sleep. Okay? Their ass get sleepy. Because they don't, that's why they say with boxing, they don't do that with boxing, right? They don't do that before boxing because they'll get weak. They won't be able to fight, right? Because they lose everything, and that's why they always go to sleep snoring after they finish, right? But a man is not supposed to go before a woman. A woman is supposed to always get hers before he does, because once he's out of there, once the loose cannon is out of there, we ain't getting shit out of their ass. Okay, it's over. The count's over. The boxing over. The ring, everything's over. They out for the fucking count and snoring, sucking thumbs and shit. So this here is saying that's why you're supposed to please the woman first. Allow the woman to get hers, because once they release, that's it. They're dysfunctional at that point. I say that with love, fellas. I say that with love, but we can't do nothing with you then, you know. So the man will suffer from dry eyes and dry mouth, headaches, frequent urination, nervousness, weakness, and the loss of a huge portion of his youth. That's why y'all supposed to keep y'all sexual energy to y'allself, because as y'all do that, young men and brothers, y'all are losing y'all life force that keeps y'all young. That's why a lot of men possibly could be dying at 40s and 50s and 60s, because they're just going around there spreading seeds everywhere thinking that's cute, and it's not cute. And I hope everybody see this when I put this on. I may put this one on. I'll talk to my business manager, but I swear to God, they need to hear this, because this is all these narcissists. This is all these people. Go get as many hoes as you can, you know, screw as many women as you can, throw them away like rag dolls. And that's why they're dying. That's why men are dying before women, because they're whores. They're men whores. You know, they're out there on the loose, And all they're doing is thinking that's their manhood, and that's not their manhood. You sleeping with as many women does not make you a man. It does not. And I said it at 44. So that's why you just heard it says they're killing themselves. That's why women are living longer. It says, so once he ejaculates, he will have difficulty producing another erection. Yeah, they out for the count. It says, so according to the old saying, a living lion is reduced in a matter of seconds to a dead dog. Oh, let me read that one again. That was deep. A living lion is reduced in a matter of seconds to a dead dog. That joke out for the count. After ejaculation, a man usually rolls over and falls asleep, leaving a woman stranded in a limbo halfway in heaven and halfway on earth. See, and that's that halfway point right there. Halfway on earth and halfway to heaven. So they leave you right in that zone right there where you're dissatisfied and you wonder why your wives cheat. You wonder why men cheat. It's because there's no satisfaction at home in the bedroom. And that's why that's pure laziness. That's pure ego. That's pure selfishness. That's pure just incompetent. That's pure lack of knowledge of your body parts and what your obligation and your duty is to every woman if you want to crawl up into fucking heaven. That's what your duty and obligation is to get her here. Right? But y'all want stuff out of women, but you can't get her past 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4 pearly gates. You see what I'm saying? So that's why y'all are angry black women. That's why you're angry white women. That's why you're angry Latino women, African women. That's why women are angry. That's why they're resting bitch face. That's why they acting the way they acting. So it's because y'all with people, with men or partners that don't give a damn. Literally don't give a damn. Take it how it resonates. It's going to be a little rough. We going on a roller coaster ride, but we going to be all right, y'all. Y'all, we need to know this. So that's how you pick your mate. You're going to pick your mate that's not going to be selfish with you in bed. For one, because if you want to learn Tantra and you want to learn how to do this the right way so you can co-create, so you can heal your bodies and restore your bodies back to primal health from all the sickness and the disease that this damn world has caused everybody from every race, this is how you're going to do that, and plus get that intimacy with your person. All right. So let's see. They fall asleep. It says by following his physical instinct only, a man may not be able to take a woman beyond level 4 of the 9 levels of the complete orgasm. A woman unsatisfied becomes resentful, angry, and frustrated. What did I just say? Rest in bitch face. So that's a result of men being 1-minute brothers, 5-minute brothers, not pleasing the woman, not making sure she get up there to 9, not doing foreplay. Foreplay is calling them during the daytime, patting them on the butt, telling them how beautiful they are. It's not always just sucking between the legs and sucking on nipples all day. It is the different things you do to show her you want her, you love her, you're thinking about her. She's beautiful in the morning, ugly face, breath and all, you know, hot breath and all. That's foreplay. A foreplay ain't just between somebody's legs. It's what you do, the little scenarios throughout the day, the little moves throughout the day, the sex talking. Oh, I can't wait to get you home, babe. You know, things like that turn people on. That's foreplay. That's foreplay. It's not just about sucking, all right? So, but that's what the world has made y'all believe. That's what it's about. So that's why a lot of women are resentful and angry today, and it's showing all over these apps. It's showing all over the freaking place, every freaking where. Y'all might want to be in my class. If my business manager say put this on there, y'all, we just broke in. We are just breaking in this motherfucker, okay? I'm finna school y'all on some shit. Join Patreon, $10 a month, KemArts. Learn love, money, and tantra. You're gonna see where the love, money part come in at. We're learning the basics, sex education, the right way we're supposed to love each other, the right way we're supposed to be with each other, the right way that makes us balanced. It's not just because you can open up your legs and got a tallywhacker between there. It's not because you can open up your legs because you got a little yoni up in there. No, sis, and no, bruh. You've been taught wrong. Like I said, and it's gonna hit you where the good Lord split you. You've been fucking wrong all this time. Y'all been doing it wrong all this time. We all have. We've been a fuckless nation, a wasteless nation, a non-productive nation, right? An sexual abuse nation, because we've been abusing our sexual God-given energy, creative life force energy that it was used to build nations, to restore, to be fruitful and to multiply and to restore kingdoms and to restore thrones and kings and queens to their rightful loyal royal bloodline, to their rightful place, heaven on earth, as it in earth, creating heaven on earth. When heaven and earth come together, when Newt and Jeb come together and create eternal, immaculate bliss, immaculate conception, Big Bang Theory, whatever you want to call it, the cosmos coming down to the heavens, you know, to end the spiritual and physical war that is between us, this battle of the sexes that I keep telling y'all about. This is the key. This is the key. Learning how to handle and learning how to love each other the right way. Getting the spice back right in your love life. The spice is right. Getting it back where it belongs. Putting your duties and your obligations to each other right in the rightful place. Not all this sexism, this chauvinist shit, this egotistical shit, this 1 minute, 5 minute brother man shit. Not none of that shit. Semen retention will gain y'all some control. Semen retention will help y'all have longevity and long life where y'all men, these men's of ours, are not dying off at 30, 40, 50, 60 years old because they're wasting their life source energy, or they're jacking it off. Or they're jacking it off. Or women jacking it off, right? So, and being overstimulated with the clitoris and the penis. Yeah, the penis, well, they fucked y'all up with the circumcision. Because the circumcision, the male has about 4,000, I think I read, nerve endings. The women have about 8. But when they cut that off, when they cut that foreskin off in a male circumcision, now you're incompatible with your woman, because that's part of the nerve endings. So y'all already come out. If we did that to y'all when y'all were babies, you know, we messed up. We messed up because we didn't know any better. Some people don't do it anymore. Some people do. But we were supposed to leave that foreskin on there. And now that foreskin is used in nursing, in healthcare, for stem cells and wound grafts. Because I had a patient that had it, and it's used for medicine purposes, because now that's why they wanted everybody's little son penis, you know, wrappings, you know, extras, you know what I'm saying? And then it protects the head to keep it from getting germs and diseases and bacteria in it. You do have to learn how to clean it, however, to clean it properly, right? And most men don't want to be bothered with that. So they may get it later in life if they didn't get it, or their mothers would have got it when they were a baby and got it out the way, because that's what we were taught. But we didn't know they had a hidden agenda even for male circumcision. We didn't know that. So may the Creator, you know, forgive us all for that fuck up that we may have done. But we can't go back, but we can teach each other and we can learn again going forward. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have even did breast milk. We shouldn't have got away from breastfeeding. May the Creator forgive us for that too. All the things, the birth control, all the things that we wasn't supposed to do to our bodies, tubal ligations, hysterectomies, right? All those things, birth controls, implants, shots, injections, all of that stuff goes against our Creator manifesting itself, being fruitful and multiplying, and replenishing earth. Now what they doing? Trying to ban abortion. Why? Because them numbers is going low. And the fuck up that they did on us is fucking up everything now, because now people can't reproduce like they want to. They're fertile. They got infertility problems. They sterile, and then top it off with the Rona girl shot. That's gonna be a whole nother goddamn fertility problem. You know, they gonna need surrogate fucking wombs in a minute. Everybody gonna be born in incubators and shit. Test tube babies. Because they don't want nothing natural on this earth to exist. It's time for y'all to wake up so you can make up. Wake up so you can make up the right way. Do things the way we're supposed to been doing it, the way we've always supposed to been doing before it got hijacked and fucked up. So again, I love this. I think we're gonna do, I'm gonna stop right there because I'm not trying to give y'all all this goody in one setting. Boy, but y'all can see how good it's getting. Oh, is it getting good? Is it getting good? Is it getting good up in here? It's getting juicy up in here. So let's recap for the woman. For the women and the men that want to learn their women's, they have 9 levels, boo. 9 levels, boo. And most of y'all ain't even busting level 4. And you're cheating your woman out of health issues, making her sick because you're not taking her to regenerate herself like y'all regenerating y'allself. Because ours is on the inside. Ours is on the inside. Y'all's hang on the outside. So y'all can get y'all's either way, but we can't get ours either way. You see what I'm saying? So that's why sisters is angry, mad, frustrated, running around here like Tasmanian devils, trying to tear up shit and spell everybody and put spells on people that they don't need to, fucking up your love life, right? So level 1 is your lungs. Level 2 is your heart. Level 3 is your spleen, pancreas, and stomach. Level 4 is your bladder and your kidneys. Number 5 is your bones. Your liver and nerves is number 6. Blood is 7. Muscles is 8. And your entire body is energized at level 9. So I suggest y'all might want to ask y'all life partner, soul partner, whatever partner y'all got or married to, be in KemArts class so y'all can learn what to do. Be in there. Love, money, and tantra, adult tarot. All right, I'm going to spit out a tarot reading as well, but this is for the love, money, and tarot, the talk about tantra part. Hopefully you got a person that is willing to go this way with y'all. Bring your men in, bring your women in, bring whoever in, because they need to learn. They are uneducated. We are uneducated. And the church has kept this from us. So how can you not commit adultery? How can you not fornicate? How can you not have sex out of marriage when you didn't have this information right here to make it make sense why you don't do it? Not just about soul ties, breadcrumbing, love bombing, gaslighting. This shit right here saves a nation. This shit right here builds the planet. Instead of it being usurped from y'all, plagiarized from y'all, suck the life out of y'all, is this right here that's going to save you. You save y'all. You save you by y'all doing things differently. Okay? By y'all doing things the right way. The way the creators intended for all of us to do it, to repopulate the earth. That's the way the creator intended it to be. So I thank y'all, appreciate y'all, peace, love, and harmony. I'm gonna spit y'all out a tarot reading later, with the little kinky, tarot to see what y'all person is up to, what they feel about y'all, their fantasies about y'all, again, and hopefully that, I'm excited for next Sunday. I want to keep going, but I can't because I got other shit to do, of course. And this is an hour, this is 58 minutes, so this was right on time. Thank y'all, peace, love, and harmony. I hope y'all enjoy it. Be sure to comment down below. Be sure to comment down below. Y'all may see this on YouTube. I'm still going to put it in y'all group so y'all can comment over there and nobody don't see it. And then if I ask Spirit and Spirit want me to kind of give them another preview, because we need some more people in here, y'all. If we're going to turn this thing around and turn how we love each other and really be intimate with each other, then we need to bring as many people in as possible, because then we'll start loving each other the right way and taking our time with each other and not rushing it, because our health is at stake. Our health is what's being punished on top of the food industry. And this is how we can rejuvenate ourselves from these diseases, from these pharmaceuticals, from all the air pollution and shit that they doing to us. We can still beat them. But we're gonna have to love each other the right way and not the wrong way, like Keith Sweat said. There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. But you gotta understand somebody before you know how to love them, y'all. You got to love yourself, because if you love yourself, you're going to make sure you love somebody else the right way, because that's a reflection of yourself. And you're going to be so careful. You're not going to play with people's emotions. You're not going to pull on their love strings. You're not going to do this, that, and that to hurt them. Because if you do, you're going to hurt yourself. And that's going to be karma for you. Thank y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. See y'all next Sunday.